Hi, my name's Tahmeed. I'm in year 8 right now, and I've received an offer from Normanhurst Boys High School. It's always been my dream school, and I've worked really hard for it, so I'm really excited to go there. I'll be going there next year, in year 9. I was looking for like a coaching that could help me with this because I feel like at school we don't really like learn to the standard of what the tests are gonna be like. So I wanted extra help for this, and I wanted to do selective specialist because I've done online tutoring before, and I think it's more effective than one-to-one because when you're in a class with like 30 other students, the teacher can't really like give focus to you. But I feel like in online, because of messaging, it's more interactive and it's giving more feedback. So I thought it was more personal and focused. That's why I joined. The Sydney Boys and Normanhurst class, it was online, but it was very engaging. It wasn't just like Ilia wasn't just like reading off a script or something. He was really interacting with us, asking us questions, and really like helped us with all our mistakes. The homework and the tests were really intense. They're really good. They were quite similar to the real exam, and they taught me like really lots of new topics. I missed something, I could always watch the recording. That was a good thing, and the resources were really effective. I liked the program and the feedback that Ilia gave me, and I could track my progress through every test, every homework, and I could see where I'm lacking out. And that's how I constantly improved, and it boosted my confidence. I'd say the biggest difference between each of the tutoring centers was the personal care. At like other centers, they don't really like treat you as like they just treat you as another student. But I felt like Ilia was really friendly with me, and he like treated me like a friend who was trying to help me all the time. He was helping me improve. The feedback was very individualized and very specific, and the classes were really intense. Even like let's say it's a 1 hour class, Ilia always went 1 hour 30, 2 hours, and he went through a wide range of topics and really helped me with my problem solving questions and English. Yep, the support was amazing. I could message him anytime, even out of class, like really late or really early, and he would really reply quickly. Constant support made a huge difference. Even when I had little questions, I wasn't afraid to ask them because he was always really supportive. And another thing he did was he gave me prizes, like let's say highest in the class gets this gift card, or like interview, and like it was really personalized. And even if I wanted to call him, he would always accept the call, and yeah, it was really nice. Yeah. I'd say one of my biggest weaknesses was my time management in English, because in primary school we all only wrote one narrative in a span of 40 minutes, 1 hour. But then in the real test, there was a poem to analyze, there was short answer questions, and plus a narrative. So it was really intense within 30, 40 minutes to write that amount of writing, which I've never done before. But I felt like the tests, Ilya really explained them carefully and analyzed the poems, taught us how to analyze poems effectively, how to write using IQTVE. And then I felt like it was really intense, and he taught us to skip the hard questions first, do the narrative first, because we've done that before, we're used to it. Another thing Ilya taught me was to really understand the poem, understand its deeper meaning than just like quoting it. So I felt like that really helped my understanding of English as a subject overall and increased my speed. I'd say the mock exams were like the best part of the whole like my experience, because it was super intense and it felt like you just had to like lock in, and then it was just like the real test. And one of my biggest mistakes throughout selective, throughout OC, I always made lots of silly mistakes, and that often didn't give me the results I wanted. But I felt like Ilya really helped me with that and showed me where I needed to improve. By doing more and more tests, it made me really familiar with the format, the timing, the pressure. So by test day, I was really calm and did it with my best effort. The interview preparation really helped me a lot. When I got the interview call, I was really nervous, and then Ilia gave me a few questions to structure my answers. We practiced a lot. Majority of the questions are quite similar to the actual interview and helped me feel really prepared. By the time of the actual interview, I was really confident and could like answer the questions quite freely and clearly without any fear. Also, I felt, because this was my first interview I've ever done, I felt like this is a good step up for me in the future when I'm gonna do work interviews, and it's a good experience, I would say. I'd say other than academics, Selective Specialist really encouraged me to do my personal best and do the best I can. It taught me time management and how to do my personal best under stress and pressure, and how to balance my work, English and math, not just focus on one subject, but overall. I really enjoyed it, and it was really intense, and it really helped me in high school as well. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. The program's quite personalized, the support is incredible, and it really prepares you. To be honest, I was really nervous before the test, before the interview, and it really helped me a lot. To future students, I would say is don't worry about the test. Take it calmly, take it clearly. If you do your personal best, you'll get in. And I would also say don't just memorize index laws or certain concepts. Try to apply them and visualize them in your brain, how they work. And that would help you in the real test when you see unfamiliar questions. Yeah. And I'd say be free with the tutor. Ask him as much as questions as you want. Don't be scared, oh, is he gonna judge me? He's gonna think I'm dumb. If you have silly questions, even ask them. And thank you, Ilia. You have helped me a lot, and your support has been really helpful.